Hi, it's Renee. I am going to be using the Delightful Wishes stamps and die cuts today for my Stamp It 3 Ways. Sorry about the voice, I've been sick. Okay, this is card 1. I'm going to stamp the images on the video for just this first card only, because it's all going to be the same after that. So one thing I figured out with this floral set is it definitely works better, especially if you're using a light color, to do the darker little images there first. And then I'm going to do second generation stamping with the other part. And I focused on these 3 flowers that are connected. So let me show you those. So they're right here. And then I think I've mentioned before that with the Stampin' Up! Die cuts, you need to stamp first and then use the die cuts after, just because they are, well, let's move that over there. They're just a lot closer to the dies. Let's see, you're all the best. They're a lot closer to the images than the Close to My Heart ones were. Oh, I don't need that one, I need the leaves. So I'm gonna do 4 leaves. So cute. Really had fun playing with this stamp set. Okay, let's get the ink put away. I'm just going to show you this one. So here again are those 3 flowers that are together. So you want to get really, that's going to get you your orientation, and then you're going to want to go in really tight, make sure it's all just covered in color. Oops, I totally moved that. Let me try that again. Good job. Okay, there we go. All right, gonna washi tape that in place. There we go. Okay, and another thing to note is the cute little label. And I centered all the sentiments in this cute bracketed frame, except for the last card, and I'll show you what I did on that one. But let's get these lined up and get them cut out. There are 2 dies for the wishing. So if you wanted to do one that isn't stamped, you can do that. And then this one is the border. So you could cut just out of colored cardstock the word versus stamping it, and then you have the border here for that one. And then the twig, I've already done that one, so I have that ready. And then this one, I think this is my favorite. I am loving this die cut. Now you can't probably see it in the video. You can more on the green than down here on this color. But it kind of has this little cascading cuts, and I just think this is so fun. I mean, it's a little tricky in cleanup because there's so many little pieces, but it turns out so cute. Let me die cut these and I'll be right back. Okay, look how cute that is. I'm gonna take a quick minute and clean this up. This is the Floral Delight paper and the vellum, the coordinating vellum. So on this piece, I'm going to do this cut on the bottom. So I'll be right back. Okay, there it is. So cute, right? Okay, and then I have my wishing. you all the best. And I have all my cute little leaves. And then this gingham vellum, so cute. I am in love with it. And then I have all my flowers. So let's start putting this card together. I'm gonna wait to put it on the card base because I usually just do some glue dots on the side of my ribbon and then tie it on. But this time I decided to wrap it all the way around. I think mostly because it's such skinny yarn and it's yarn, sorry. My needle working love is coming out. That's funny. The ribbon is so tiny and then I have it so far down at the bottom. Okay, so there's our white piece. And then let's do, we'll get this piece on the left. And then before I glue down the vellum piece, as any of you know, working with vellum is a little bit tricky because the adhesive generally shows through in the back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to adhere some of my pieces to the front of the vellum first, and then I can turn the vellum over and put glue where it's being covered up. So this is the cute branch, and it's just going to go right up the middle of that piece. So cute. Okay, and then I'm going to use some mounting tape or dimensionals on the flowers, and I'm gonna share with you a little trick I figured out with placement. And I just want little teeny spots on these because I want to be able to have room to tuck the leaves in after I have the flowers on there. But a little placement helps. So remember this 3 that I keep mentioning. What I want to do is put the big lower flower on this stem, and then the one that's just starting to open, it's gonna come up here, just as if it's coming off right there. So does that make sense? Hopefully. And then this one is going to go in the middle of this middle branch, about halfway up to that little top spot. And then I'm going to add the rest after I get my vellum on. So I'm just going to put my liquid adhesive right where the stem is, and then where some of those flowers are. And then the rest of it's just going to just kind of be free and easy, I guess. All right, so that's just gonna go right there. Don't you love this vellum? I just think it's so cute. Of course, I don't know, I have a thing for gingham, I think. Okay, got that on there. Now let's put this piece on. These pieces are all 5 by 1.75, and they just line up right next to each other. So cute. Oh, so cute. Love it. All right, let's get the rest of the flowers on. I always end up bringing that closer, don't I? So that's going to be kind of the half opening one. I'm putting the biggest single flower over here. And then this smallest one is going to go up here at the top, and I forgot to put some mounting tape on it. If you're using dimensionals, you'll just need to cut them in half or even smaller. And sometimes I don't always get my placement right, so when I turn it over I might need to trim some there, but got that one good. All right, so let's put some adhesive on these little pieces. These leaves are just gonna fit right underneath those, and this one I want it to have just a little bit of a peekaboo right there. And you'll see on the other cards that I do the placement all about in the same place, the flowers and the leaves and stuff, so I probably won't go into as much detail on card 2 and 3 for that. Okay, and this one's gonna go down, and then this last one is gonna go right up here. I mean, the prep work isn't too bad on this card. So cute, right? Love it. Okay, you're probably gonna think I'm crazy, but I did do mounting tape on the sentiment too. And on this one, I'm gonna add a little bit of adhesive on the G because I want it to kind of hang over on the little label sentiment. If you want to get this lined up, here on the glass mat, I have my lines already. So my wishing is gonna be straight, and then my you all the best is straight as well. Okay, let's get some tape on this one. I am using extra thick tape on the sentiment. I did it on the first 2 sample cards, and then I tried doing just the thinner mounting tape on the last card, and I didn't like it as much. So going back to the thicker tape. And on this wishing, there are a couple of tiny little spots. That's why you're probably thinking I'm crazy. These tiny little spots where you can add the mounting tape. But it just makes the card look so much better. It just gives that extra dimension, and I just think it's so cute. All right, let's do one more on this little N here. Totally worth the extra little bit of time. This Delightful Wishes set is, I'm gonna just put that close to the bottom but leave room for the ribbon, is available in the new spring mini catalog, which you can see on my website, as well as the new scrapbooking brochure is available on my website as well. All right, this ribbon is Stampin' Up! As well. Super cute and tiny, and I just love it. So I'm just gonna get that tied nice and tight, and then I'll rotate it into the position I want it. Okay. Okay, I have that where I want it, but I'm gonna put a little micro glue dot there just to help hold it in place. Let's get it trimmed. Oh, so cute. Alrighty, let's get this onto the card base, and then I'm gonna add the last little element. If you get the Delightful Wishes or Floral Delight Suite. You get the ribbon in there as well as the cute little embellishments we're going to put on next. So these are these tiny bee trinkets. They are so cute. They're these just little metal bees, and they just add the cutest little touch. So I'm going to add some liquid adhesive to just 3 little spots. So cute. Tweezers, definitely helpful here. And then I'm just going to have them all facing various different ways. In designing, we do 3 a lot just because the odd number, for whatever reason, is really good for the human eye. Alrighty, lay that down there. Isn't that so cute? Card 2, so you see it's the same layout with our 5 by 1.75 pieces. I've just changed the paper. And as I said, I was not gonna do the stamping again because it's all the same. The only thing that's different is the sentiments and then paper placement, a couple of things like that. Look at that cute yellow gingham, super cute. And then this is another one of the vellum papers. Love it. And then this brown linen piece, what I'm gonna do is this die cut again, but this time I'm going to start, I'm just gonna do it all on this one piece. So let me get this on here and I'll go die cut it and be right back. Isn't that so cute? Okay, I'm gonna do a quick cleanup of the die. Okay, I'm just gonna flip this and do it opposite the way I did here. Just so this little part is going towards the edges. So let me go die cut this piece, be right back. Okay, here's our finished piece. Super cute. Okay, let's start building this card. So the base is your normal 5.5 by 4 1/4, and then the white piece is just down 1/4 inch, so it's 5 1/4 by 4. But I will be putting the pattern as well as the Cricut Design Space cutting file link in my Facebook group, Because Cute Matters, and on my projects on my BecauseCuteMatters.stampinup.net website, so you can get them in either place. Cute, cute, cute. Okay, let's get this one down, and then I'm going to show you what I'm doing for the vellum pieces, because like I said before, vellum's a little tricky. Isn't that so cute? Oh, I love it. All right, this piece of vellum I put on the right side. Let's get some adhesive on the branch. And then I will put some of the flowers and leaves down that are gonna go over the vellum piece, just so I can just put adhesive underneath that. So I've talked to so many people that were sick over Christmas, like we were. So if you were, hopefully you're better by now. We're getting there. Okay, I'm just gonna line that up, and just this little branch here is going over on it. Okay, that's not a whole lot to hold it in place, so I want to get a couple of the leaves and flowers. So I want my biggest flower. Get my mounting tape ready. So this one is going on that one little branch that's going over the vellum. So I'm going to get that one on there and just get these leaves on there. Okay, so that way I have a few little reference spots to adhere my vellum. Get some adhesive on this half to go with the adhesive I just put on the vellum piece. And then I will also have the ribbon, the sentiment, other things that'll be going over the vellum and helping it stay in place. All right, so let's get the rest of the flowers on there, and I'm going to get the mounting tape on these. So I'm gonna go into time lapse to get that all done. I have it all attached except for this last little part, because what on this card I want the G to go under this sentiment. You'll remember on the first card I had the G over the extra part of this little banner because there was the room, and this one we're just tucking it under there. All right, you guys, did you notice my mistake? I put the card front down on the card base, totally forgetting I was going to wrap my ribbon, which I don't usually do, but so I just peeled up the bottom just a little bit and get that about where I want it, and I'll just stick it all back down. All right, I gotta tell you though, this cold, my brain has not been good lately. It's kind of funny. Okay, this one I want it to be knotted on the right side, just over that vellum. So let's give that a little bit of a trim. And then I want to add a little glue dot just under that knot, just to hold it in place. Oh my goodness. Okay, so cute. Let's add the bees. And all three cards, I kind of did about the same areas for the bees, but placement's just a little bit different on each one. Okay, they're so cute though, aren't they? I guess bees too, like when you come from the beehive state. It just kind of was part of my life growing up. My great-grandfather had a honeybee hive that I remember seeing him taking care of. All right, let's get that last one on there. Cute, cute, cute. All right, so there's card 2. It's really cute. Here's card 3. And again, I did the stamping and the die cutting previously. The only thing I did different here is that the sentiment, wishing you well, I put it all the way to the left. And then we're going to trim off some of this border over here. All right, I'm going to put that card base aside so I don't accidentally do that again. Oh, funny. Okay, so I'm going to get this on first, and then we're going to start working with our little panels. The Floral Delights vellum has the 3 different vellums. Just love all 3 of them. So I wanted to use all of them on the card. So this one's going to go over here, and this one will be in the middle. And then this one, you can see here, I did that die cut again. This one, I'm going to put it up here at the top because my sentiment's going to go down there at the bottom. I just love this die. It's so cute. All right, be right back. Okay, there that is. So cute. I love it. All right, I'm gonna do the same thing I did on the last card because I have the vellum on the side again. So I'm gonna do the same thing and just do a little bit of adhesive going over onto this piece, and then I'll turn it over and put my adhesive under the pieces I have adhered to the vellum. Okay, almost done. Branch is pretty skinny. Same thing, I'm just gonna go up the middle of the middle piece. And so this little branch is just gonna barely go over onto that blue floral vellum. So cute. Okay, I want this piece here with some mounting tape on it, and then I'm going to put the leaf there, and then I'll put some adhesive. Oh, I think the 3 flowers, my little marking point flowers, go over onto that vellum too. So let's do that one real quickly as well. And remember, you want just little pieces just kind of in the middle, so it makes it really easy to tuck your leaves in under the flowers. Ready. I guess these 3 flowers are like my my North Star on this card. I use it for all the directions and placement and stuff. Okay, so we've got the flower here and that little one just on that branch there. Okay, let's get a couple of leaves on there. So this one is going to go over onto that vellum. And I think that's it. So let's turn this over and get our stamp and seal on the DSP paper. Okay, and then I'm just going to put some extra adhesive right under those flowers and leaves, which are going to hold down the vellum in addition to the other pieces I add later. So cute. Okay, that's just going to go right there to the left. And get some stamp and seal on this piece. Love this bundle. It's just so cute. So many options, so many different things you can do with it. All right, I am going to go into time-lapse mode to put all my mounting tape and adhesive on these, since they're all going in the same place as the previous 2 cards. So I'll be right back. Okay, this time the placement, I'm putting the wishing a little far over. We're going to cut that tail off. And I didn't put this down yet because I wanted to figure out where my placement is going. I only put 2 little pieces of mounting tape on here, but I know I'm going to need to add one for the edge. So that's just going to go in there right like that. So let's trim those off. Okay, and I think I want to add one more little piece there on the end. So let's get that in there. All right, so cute. Let's get the ribbon on. That's going to help this vellum also stay in place. And I am going to put the knot over on the left side over the vellum. So let's scoot that over. Okay, there we go. Get that down where I want it. Trim it. So cute. Let's get a little micro glue dot on there. And now it is ready to go on our card base. And I want to do that before I put my bees on, because it's going to take a little while for that liquid adhesive to dry on those bees. Oh my goodness, isn't it so cute? Makes me happy. I love it. Do our little dots for the bees. One there, one up here, and then one down here. You've got 40 of these cute little bees in the little packet. Okay, B1. Second bee, and here's our last bee. So the cost for this class is $10. And then, as I said before, buy the Delightful Wishes bundle and I'll send you the paper cut up ready for you. But there we go, card 3. Bring back the other cards. Stamp it 3 ways. Super cute. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any questions.